Hi, welcome to today's mini masterclass on one of the most talked about supplements in the world and one that I personally take every single day. And frankly, I think most women over 40 should be taking creatine. Now, before you think, wait, isn't that just for bodybuilders who want to get huge? I'm going to stop you right there. That is the biggest myth in nutrition. Creatine isn't about bulking up. For us, it's actually about cellular energy. Think of it as a backup battery for your muscles and your brain. Because as we navigate the hormonal shifts in our 40s and beyond, our bodies need that extra spark more than ever. So, firstly, here's why your body needs creatine right now. Muscle. Let's talk about muscle. Once we hit 40, we experience something called sarcopenia, which essentially just means natural loss of muscle mass. Now, creatine actually helps your body to regenerate a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Now, I don't want to get too scientific, but basically, ATP is the primary energy currency of your cells. So what does this mean? Creatine gives you that extra 5% of power to squeeze out one more rep in the gym or just push a little bit harder on your walk. It also helps with tone and strength. It gives you that a little bit more water into the muscle cell. So it essentially pulls more water into the muscle cells, not just under the skin. So don't worry about looking bloated. It just keeps the muscles hydrated and basically primed for growth, which is exactly what we want. And here's the thing, we've spoken about metabolic mass before, muscle. The more muscle you have, the higher resting metabolic rate, the amount of calories you burn at rest. So basically, creatine helps your body run like an engine that's nice and hot. Now, here's the thing that most people don't know about creatine. Your brain is actually an energy hog. It uses about 20% of your body's total energy. Research is now showing that creatine is a nootropic, which is a brain booster. So for most of us in perimenopause or menopause, brain fog is a struggle, and this is where creatine comes in. It actually increases your cognitive sharpness. It improves your short-term memory, and it also helps with reasoning. So if you're experiencing sleep deprivation, then you should be taking creatine. It also plays a really important role in protecting your brain against long-term cognitive decline, like diseases like Alzheimer's, dementia, those types of things. So when I drink creatine, I'm not just feeding my glutes, I'm feeding my focus. Really important. But there's actually more. I feel like I'm selling creatine. It's right behind me as well. But basically, there is more. So creatine is also shown to help prevent bone density loss, which essentially is a process we call osteoporosis. We know that osteoporosis is a concern as estrogen drops as we age. So when you pair creatine with resistance training, it's actually shown to help maintain bone mineral density. So strong bones comes from creatine use and strength training. And there's also evidence to support that creatine can support your neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. So what does that mean? It can help stabilize your mood, which, as we know, when you're navigating hormonal shifts, it's a roller coaster of mood swings. So creatine can actually help with that. Now, practical stuff. How do we actually take creatine? It's actually one of the easiest habits in the world because you don't need a loading phase. All you need is 3 to 5 grams of creatine per day, creatine monohydrate. Make sure that you focus on taking creatine monohydrate because it's the most researched form of creatine and it's also the cheapest. I use this one from my protein. I actually take 10 grams every day and I put it in my water before I go to the gym in a big shaker like this. Give it a shake. It mixes up. It's completely tasteless and it dissolves. So it's one of the easiest habits to actually get into. Now, you might notice the scale going up slightly in the first few days. Don't panic. It's not fat. It's just your muscles holding onto a little bit more water to help them stay healthy and strong. So here's the long and short of it. Creatine is safe, it's effective, and it's actually one of the most studied supplements on the planet. It supports your muscles, protects your bones, and it clears the fog from your brain. If you're over 40 and you want to feel stronger and sharper, this is honestly a no-brainer. So whether you're taking creatine already or not, I want you to check out pure creatine monohydrate, really important. I'll pop the link below for the one that I use. And if you have any questions whatsoever about creatine, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. And I will see you in the next mini masterclass.